Welcome to the MayHam Chess Tournament. Usually I do a 2-minute preview, but it's time and we're ready to go. We're excited. We have Sudoku's Chess, one of our commentators and host of the tournament. Myself, Tiberian64, the other host and commentator. And hey, it's our first tournament. We might speak on top of each other. We might be disagreeing, but we're going to definitely commentate on the exciting game between Hannah Witter and Ella
Hello.
Glio.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I'm very happy that we are finally starting the tournament. It's going to be fun. We're going to start in just a second. I'm just fixing a few things here on my end. I hope you don't mind. But I'll be done in just a jiffy. So the way we're going to decide who begins the with whites or black is going to be by trivia questions. They are easy. They are chemistry questions. It's about isotopes and those kind of things. You know, easy knowledge. I would say a 10-year-old would know those.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just simple chemistry.
Are you positive?
To be exact, it's biochemistry. We all should know.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you're teaching your child, but we'll see. We'll have an attempt.
Yeah, I
I'm already teaching her
11 chemistry.
I'm already teaching her chess, and she's not even 2.
Yeah, but the
Just
isotopes, are you teaching her about isotopes?
Throws them at me. So, give me a second. I'm almost done. I cannot believe that. Are you ladies streaming today?
Yes, I'm streaming here. Yeah.
How do you have everything?
Hey, Jamsey.
I don't understand.
Well, all they need is themselves.
That all your setup is ready. Look, I'm just ready. And right now, Hannah, you are the handsomest bolt I have ever met. Because that's the name that shows. All right. Very good. So without further ado, good luck to you both. Just we've done one-on-one with both of you. So please try to forget everything that we taught you. We only know how to play checkers. So all right. So I'm gonna grab one. And who wants to go first?
Ella, you go first.
Oh, this one is a tough
okay,
one.
sounds good.
Who goes first?
I'll go first, I guess. Okay.
All right. So what is the most common isotope of hydrogen? And you have, don't worry, you have 4. It's protium, deuterium, tritium, and hydrogen. That only has 1 isotope. So that's not the question. This is the question.
Okay.
Which country is home of the kangaroo? And think about it.
Australia. Wow.
So everyone knows.
A lot better than chemistry.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're not gonna do that. Come on, I have to look at the answer. If I have to look at the answers, it's not a good question. So, one for you, Hannah.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we're gonna go to a coin toss. Oh, actually, this may be. Okay. Who was the first president of the United States?
Well, I'm not American, so
I know.
This will be a guess. I'm gonna say Abraham Lincoln.
All right, excellent. That's not the answer.
No?
So, Ella.
Yeah.
She goes first.
Ella decides whether to go with white or black.
Okay, I'm gonna play white if that's all right.
Sure
That's
thing.
totally fine.
So
Okay.
you should be. Let's see. Do you have the same name, Ella?
I do. I'm the same name on everything. Yeah.
So you can either follow Ella or Hannah.
I am, and now I'm gonna go to the
Hey, guys.
stuff. Good luck to you. So Ella will go with white, and Hannah will play blacks. So Hannah, are you ready to play blacks? Play defense?
Yes, I'm gonna challenge Ella, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ella Gilo, and then standard, time control, real time, 10 minutes, 5-second increment.
Exactly.
And then casual or rated, or does it matter?
Make it rated. It doesn't really matter. But
Okay, cool.
since
Yes,
you
And
guys are playing series,
and I'm choosing black, right? Because
because of George Washington. You need to blame that
Washington.
guy for
Oh
something.
God, I feel terrible. That was gonna really annoy me. Oh no.
That's all right. I didn't know that either. I was thinking
Okay,
someone else.
we're in now.
Yes. Do I?
yeah,
mute
guys, I see it's
everything?
frozen, but we'll live with
Well,
it
that's
for the
you,
moment.
so you may want to mute us and mute
Okay.
yourself and then begin as soon as you can.
All right.
Okay.
They're live.
To do
I have
that,
them
if
live on
that's
my
okay.
screen, but right now you're right. They're showing up as frozen. But I don't
right.
want to miss anything. All right.
Good luck, Ella.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys
All
soon.
right. All right. So the game is about to begin. I see that Ella has white. And because she knew that Australia was the home of the kangaroos. And there she goes with D4. Oh, D4. All right. And now she's taking control of the center.
I could have predicted Ella's opening at least. I know she always plays the London, so
Well, the London against the Caro-Kann. We'll see how that goes.
yeah, and it's her best bet. She plays it the best out of her openings. She has a little trouble with black, so this will give her her best chance against a higher rated player.
Excellent. And the odds are rate-wise are kind of difficult for Ella, but she's doing great.
So far, so good.
We're gonna see if the black pawn moves to E6 in a second. I'm thinking that she's gonna close it and form that pyramid structure that we always talked about. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, Ratchet says he doesn't know if it's a actual Caro-Kann since there's no E4 to play against.
Very true. Very true. The defenses,
Yeah.
the setup is not.
Yeah. I don't, and you know me, I don't really care
there's
what
the
we
pyramid.
call them as long as they play them well.
Yeah, and there's the pyramid. There we have it. So she is, or instead of she, Hannah is planning to move that bishop out. All right. Holy smokes, she wants to trade. She wants to trade bishops. Is the bishop gonna move one square back to G6?
Yeah. Used to that as a move when it gets attacked, so you don't double up your pawns. So Hannah's allowing the double pawns. Oh my goodness! And
okay. So this is kind of dangerous right now.
Yes, agreed.
Because it's still a pin.
And we got this alignment of the queen and the king being behind the pin.
Okay, so there should be a castle in a second. And this is very normal. Black is behind in development. It's very normal at the beginning. All right, so there was a trade. And what is the intention of that trade?
Yeah, instead of backing up, she decided to trade.
She's going for the trade, and now is white going to take? She took. All right, so Ella took on D3, and there's a castle. Now there's another castle,
and the pin is no longer there.
All right, so there's no pin. That bishop should be moved away, maybe with a B2.
Oh, yeah, you could chase it, but now the knight, and she does chase it, but the knight could have moved without chasing the bishop since, right, it wasn't under attack any longer.
All right.
Wonder if she'll push even further on it. Now, she is totally developed. Even the queen, white, is totally developed. Ella's totally developed. She's playing some of the best chess I've seen her play yet. I'm impressed. She's doing very well. She's come to play.
I would say, I'm going to say the phrase I always say, I would say every other stream. Thank you, Flavio.
Yes, that's like a common phrase for all of our streams, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, she does decide to push the bishop even further. Interesting that Hannah decided to go here. I was thinking she could come here to threaten to trade off the bishop on f4, that she could go to c7, threatening the bishop on f4, and see if she could get a trade of bishops. But She didn't. And now I really like what Ella's doing. She's repositioning her knight off of c3 versus moving a pawn. A big thing we talked about with her was if she doesn't know what to do, don't move a pawn. So I'm very happy to see she's moving a piece.
Yes, yes. And the other thing I was talking to her about is that she gets a lot of material towards the opposite king, and then she's not able to zero out on it. There we go. See, now she's going for a trade and perhaps to position his bishop better. I mean, her bishop. That bishop is going to take on e5 for sure, and it did.
Yep, she's learned about not doubling up those pawns.
All right, now is the okay.
Wow,
So
this is looking like it might get to a draw situation. Will our first game be our first draw? That would be amazing if we actually have a draw. I don't think we have one draw in any of our prep games.
Notice that several middle pieces have been taken out and none of the pawns.
Yep.
None of the pawns. So is that knight? Yes, it did. It moved exactly to b4. So what is the intention there? I don't know. Maybe she's going to reroute to h3 and then move up to g5. But she needs to remove that defender. The black knight on f6 is just a great defender. It's trouble. So it's time to start pushing those pawns up. Hannah is looking for a better position.
Yeah, I think she's looking to push this pawn, the e pawn. I'm thinking she's looking at pushing e5 and opening up the file.
Ella is down in time, by the way, 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I mean they have a lot of time. I agree. They're playing very fast, Flavio. So she's a little bit down on time, but they've got a lot left.
Oh wow. All right. So okay, I saw that coming. How is that gonna okay? Would you move that knight away, or would you take with that pawn? I would actually move the knight.
See, and I'm thinking you can, but I like taking and then repositioning the knight to d4 through e2.
Okay.
So I'm seeing if she brings the knight back to e2 after the queen or rook takes, and then she can get her knight to d4 with the pawn where it is on b4. She's going to be able to sit that knight there for a long time.
Yeah.
But we got to see.
Exactly. We need to see. The black queen has eyes on a1, by the way. So
yes,
the moment that the rook on d1 is lifted, it's a mate.
Well, now if
it's check because the queen could. Oh, hello.
Yeah, nice spot for the knight.
Perfect, and that knight is not going to be moved easily. Perhaps it's c4 move with the pawn, but then she doesn't have to take. And if white takes, then the d5 pawn gets.
Look at this, putting the question to the knight right away. Says, "Get out of town, knight."
Is the knight able to get out?
Oh yeah. I mean, it could go back to where it was. It could go back to d6, f6. It's got tons of good squares. Huh?
Will it go back to g5?
Yeah, it could go to g5. It could get weird if it goes to g5. I think it would have very few squares after that. I thought she was thinking about this. I just don't know where it's going to go afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, that queen is, the black queen has a lot of pressure. Hannah has 9 minutes out of her 10.
Yes, playing very
fast.
She's
using Ella's time. All her thinking is happening while Ella is running down her clock.
Yeah, see that knight? I don't like the knight on f4 because now we can't push e5. I mean e4. We can't push e4 to break and fight in the center because the knight is hanging.
This is a really good game.
Very good.
I mean, if you look at their elos, you go like, oh, it's going to be easy peasy. Okay. How is that? The center rooks are coming to place.
Yeah, I would have. I was thinking that black would stack the rooks eventually, and if you stack the rooks, well, now that they have f3, the plan is gone. But for a while there, could have been interesting play with stacking the rooks and sacrificing the queen on the knight, taking the rooks, and the queen would have had to drop back, and it would have been up a knight. But that's a long sequence that's not can't ever happen now. No, this is a good game. They're playing a very good game. So still,
that white knight is no longer being defended, and it was not taken. It
but
was
she
not
still has
taken.
time because now she has a
That knight
discovered
was
attack on
out
the
for
queen.
grabs.
By the
And
way,
the
if she
knight
were
is
to have
out for
taken,
grabs again.
yeah, but remember, Sudakus, if she had taken the knight on f4,
Yeah,
then her knight on c3 would have fallen.
yeah. The queen
So it
is
would have
gone.
been a trade. This way, Hannah ends up with a queen. And now
Indeed,
she
and
can
now
still
she
take
has
the
the knight.
knight, but her knight is still hanging.
I would go for the trade. Hannah is +4. She needs to bring down the materials to nothing, so she can look at that.
While she's still threatening that knight. That knight is
She-
still hanging. It's been hanging the whole time ever since e4.
Yeah, but now Hannah is attacking too. She's also attacking
Agreed.
that rook.
Agreed. And she has to. So Ella has to find something to do with the rook. Either attack the knight or attack the queen. But now it's just kind of like encourages Hannah to take the knight.
It's like Ella knew something we don't.
Yeah,
All
no.
right.
But hey, Ella played really, really well until she missed that discovered attack. And that's a hard thing for beginners to see, that discovered attack, and she did. Yeah, Chess Wizard, I know, but I don't want to fix it. I don't want to fix it because I'm scared that'll disconnect my my whole tracking of everything. So I'll have to fix it later. My screen is frozen, Sudakus, for all of my views except for mine. Everybody else is frozen.
All right. I hope they're not making funny faces.
Yeah, no, you all are actually have decent expressions, but all different expressions. Satoshi says he likes the expressions that they're frozen in. So yeah, now it's just pieces are falling apart. But
all right, I don't have any comments about that comment. Let's continue.
Hannah has to be careful for back row mates. Not that anything is available right now, but until she makes Luft for her king.
Hold on. Is Ella's move?
It is Ella's move.
She's playing white?
Yes.
What is the queen doing there?
Who's queen? That was interesting. I thought Hannah would have gone to e3 check, but it doesn't really matter. Both rooks are protected by pawns. Now, will she take the pawn and make herself susceptible? I agree, J. Dietrich. The game is more important. You there, Sudakus?
Yeah. No, I'm here. I'm actually thinking.
Okay. I didn't know if I lost your sound.
No. I'm. Oh, that's right. I'm frozen. No. I'm still here.
Yeah, she has that free pawn. That's the one I thought she'd take. But she just has to be leery, make sure she doesn't miss any back row attacks. Now she takes the rook with check. And really, Ella has no place to put her rook to even threaten a back rank mate yet. But
wow.
But hey,
okay.
Hannah's got to be careful not to let that happen. I like b6 here, chasing the rook. And maybe getting it to a square that she could fork it. She made Luft, guys. I told you she's good. That was the only chance Ella really had, was for later on for that to become a problem. I agree, Ratchet. Totally agree. The Luft makes this game essentially over. She's up way on time, and now she has a dominating set of pieces. And
All right.
now Hannah could start checking and looking for a fork where she can
Exactly.
attack both the king and the rook.
Exactly. So the black pawns are going to advance. They're going to choke to death. The only asset that Ella has left
And look at this.
would be the rook.
Sudakus, look at that. She is setting up queen to e2 to win the rook.
Nice.
That's a
Will
nice
Ella
move.
see that?
Yeah.
Ella has very little play. I think Ella's going to move to
Ah, she did.
h4.
Look, she's chasing the queen.
And the check is still there. There's no capture of the rook.
Yep. And she's starting to squeeze her into a checkmate position.
Indeed. So
The knight can come in either place, d1 or e4. And then follow up again with another. Oh, she's just squeezing her over. Yep, just squeezing her in.
all right. So h1 is going to be. So she needs to find a way to escape, perhaps a way to incorporate that rook to the game.
There you go. She brought it in.
All right.
And of course, there could be a chase. We could chase the rook.
There's a mate. Not that one. All right.
I think we're going to see queen back to e3.
I think not e3, but e2. That way she doesn't look the knight.
Oh, okay.
I see, with the check.
Yeah, I'm thinking with the check, but yeah.
Check, and that knight cannot be taken. She needs to go to G. I would go to G2 to get an exit.
Yep,
on
and she's still
H3,
threatening the
perfect.
knight that way.
And the knight cannot go anywhere.
Yep, knight has to move.
So it's time to start moving the pawns forward.
Doesn't she have to move the knight? Otherwise she'll lose. Oh, if she moves the knight, then she loses. If she takes the knight, then we have queen to e2 with the double attack again.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. So that's a good bait. So it's time to move the pawns. So Ella, oh, she didn't. All right, she didn't see that. Okay, so what's gonna go away now? I was still in. Oh, look at that!
She's doing a good
putting on
job.
a fight.
She's fighting. I like it.
All right, she can go with the check. All right, and now what? Oh no! That rook is no longer being defended by the king. Oh, but it is.
Yep. I think she should just come back and hit her with the check again. She could have pinned the rook too, to get out of that attack by the rook. Or she could actually just take, right, and then just win the rest of the pawns and finish the endgame. But that's scary for a beginner. That's scary for a beginner.
Exactly. I don't think Hannah would go for that.
No, that's a real scary thing to do for a beginner.
Yep, she's not willing to move those out. So.
Yep. Well, now I like, because of the way she's trying to get this to play, I just say let's go knight to d5, and just have her protected by the pawn, and then have her queen maybe start taking off the rest of those pawns.
See, the situation here. Oh, the knight is gone.
The knight. Oh no, it's not. It's a trick again.
It's a trap jab to b2. But now, will Ella see that?
Yeah, I can hear quite clearly. Hannah,
there's a trap.
I hear Hannah saying every time, "Oh no, my knight! Oh no, my knight!"
Hannah did that on purpose. And look at that; she's letting it fly for a second.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised it's taken her. If she had done it on purpose, I would expected a much quicker answer.
Then it was not on purpose.
Maybe.
But it is a trap. Now she has the rook if she goes to check b2.
Yep.
Oh, it was not a trap. Tiberian, this is a game changer.
Oh no!
Oh!
She had the free rook.
Oh!
She had the free rook.
That rook was free in b2. It was not a trap. It was a mouse click.
But it could have been. It could have. She still had it after. She just missed it.
Wow.
That could be a game changer right there.
Yeah. The queen is not able to mate on her own. She needs those pawns.
Now,
Is she ready?
hopefully now she's seeing if pawn takes, she can
But
fork
but
the
white
king.
has a
Oh,
pass
she
pawn.
sees this
Okay,
fork.
now it's gone.
She sees this fork. Why didn't she see the rook? Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know.
I think that was her first oversight all game.
Yes,
I think
indeed.
that was her first big miss all game. She had the rook for nothing.
She needs to push those pawns.
Yes, this game could have been over 5 minutes ago.
Well,
It's a battle. I like it. That's why you never give up, guys. That's why Ella's in not giving up.
and that is exactly one thing Ella was telling me yesterday. I asked her why one of the good things that you find yourself doing in chess, and the first thing she said was, "I don't give up." Look at that. She's not giving up.
Excellent. Gotta like that.
Hannah was +9. Now she's +6. It's still a winning game. But Ella is making it so freaking tough.
Yep,
Ella
and
is
she's still
4
way ahead
minutes
on time.
behind. Okay, so Hannah wants to. Oh, first check.
Gotta be careful with that rook. With that rook not attached to the king, it is
Yes.
susceptible to double attacks again, forks.
I really think that this is going to be one of those situations where one ran out of time. So
Yeah.
she's not being outplayed by Hannah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think she was outplayed up to this point, but Hannah just missed that free. She gave away the knight. We
Indeed.
thought for on purpose, and she missed the fork, and so that left it now to a queen versus rook.
Yes. All right. So there's going to be a trade of pieces here. That
think so.
rook for the pawn.
I think
for the
Ella's
pass
going to
pawn.
know that she has to trade it. Oh, but
Oh.
yeah, that was a wrong. She couldn't do it. She brought it back the wrong
Oh.
way.
And now the queen is going yum 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 yum.
Yum yum yum.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Hannah's getting another queen.
Now let's see if Hannah can finish this off. Oh yes. Now stalemates are possible.
Stalemate is the name of the game. Now
This
would
could
she
be our
go to
first draw
H3?
still.
No H3. She needs
So-
H move Hannah makes has to be with a check.
That's the safest way. Totally agree. If she
Each
says
move.
check every,
Oh.
she's going to do the ladder. She's going to do the queen ladder.
All right. And look, Ella,
chance.
Ella has accepted her fate and she will go. She's not giving up. Look at that.
All right, guys, we're
Stalemate.
going to have our first finish. Wow, good game, guys.
Nice. Nice. We'll wait for Hannah and Ella to come back. Good game.
Yes.
Wow.
Very
Welcome
good.
back.
Hello. Welcome
Hello.
back. Hi.
Oh, wow. What
That
a
was
game.
great, guys.
What
Oh my
a
gosh.
game. Very excited. So what is goes through your mind right now, Hannah?
I think I had the opportunity to probably checkmate Ella like a lot earlier on. And I was actually really in danger of stalemate, so I was a bit nervous about that, but I got into the flow at the end, which I was happy about.
Very good. Thank you. With the same question for you, Ella. What is goes in your mind?
Oh my gosh, I was so nervous the whole time. You were so impressive to play against, though. That was so much fun. Oh
I
my
had so
gosh.
much fun as well. I really did.
Oh, it was a wonderful game. You played so like perfectly. I had to go on the defense so quickly. It was very intense. I was like trying to protect my pieces as best I could. And then I blundered my queen and I kind of freaked out. But it was wonderful. It was so fun.
Well done.
Thank you. You
it
too.
was
Good
really
game.
great. You know, Hannah, when you blundered the knight at the end, we were actually thinking she did that on purpose because you had a check and you could have taken the rook at that moment. Obviously, you didn't see it and you went
I
for a
didn't
check
see it.
elsewhere.
I was just paranoid about losing my piece, obviously.
You had a check, Hannah. If you had checked with your queen, you had the fork of the rook. It was like, oh, we thought you were
She's
doing
seen
it.
it.
We thought you were doing the Eric Rosen, oh no, my knight, oh no, my knight. But you weren't.
Oh wow! Oh wow! When you got the two queens, I was thinking, is that the right thing to do? Because now there's a huge possibility of a stalemate. But no,
Yeah.
you went and you took her and you drove her to the A file, and it was all kind of muscle memory by then.
Yeah. Once I got like less pieces on the board, I was fine then. I struggle with the in between part, I think. So that was
Yeah.
that was intense.
So Ella, to be
Mhm.
honest with you, we are very, very impressed by your game.
Oh, thank you.
You did not play your rating whatsoever. You were playing at Hannah's level. At the
Mhm.
beginning, we didn't know how it was going to go. It's just that the mess that happened in the center was the downfall of your game. But if you would have, obviously hindsight, but if you would have perhaps protected the center in a different way,
Mhm.
you would have won this one. I mean, the way everything was looking was just amazing. Isn't that right, Hannah? Wasn't she?
I completely agree. She played like well over, like I would have said like somewhat equal to my rating at the moment for sure. And like some people do play the way Ella played, so like she definitely was playing really, really well for sure.
Thank you.
Oh
Oh my
wow!
gosh.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you very much for the tournament. So please correct me if I'm wrong, Tiberian. Who continues tomorrow and who continues on Wednesday?
All right. So Ella will be playing tomorrow,
Okay.
and you will play 2 matches tomorrow, Ella,
okay.
regardless of the outcome.
Beautiful. All right.
All
I
right.
look
So you'll
forward to
play.
it.
You'll likely play your first match and either have to play the final match right away, or you'll get a half an hour break. And Hannah, you have off until Wednesday.
Okay, so a day to study basically.
Yeah, and
You are
because you made
welcome
it
to
into
learn
the
tomorrow.
right, and since you made it into the top half, you will only play 1 game on Wednesday, well, 1 match, and then 1 match on Thursday.
Okay.
So tomorrow you
So
can
you're going
come
into the semifinals.
visit,
Okay.
maybe comment. Hope you can even visit with us and look at some of your. You can maybe cheer Ella on tomorrow.
I definitely will.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'll
All
totally
right.
be rooting for you. You got this.
Thank you, guys.
So good.
And we're moving
Thank you
on to
very
the
much,
next game.
guys.
All right.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you guys later.
Thank
See you later.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Tomorrow. Bye.
All right. Wow, our
Amazing.
first match. And our
All
next
right,
match.
so- Hey, look at that.
Our next match
My
is Chill
goatee got
Comet
its
and
own
ASAP
screen.
Lena.
All right, so we have ASAP Lena.
Yeah, I have to get them into our Zoom meeting. And I'm trying to think of how I can get mine to stop being frozen.
Okay.
But let me bring them in first, because it's my problem, not yours. And so we'll admit Chill Comet and we'll admit Lena. All right, there we are.
Hey,
Hello.
How's it
how are you
going?
doing, man?
I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
All right. All right, how are you doing, Lena?
I'm great. I mean, feeling a little ill, but it's cool. Like,
Are you serious? Are we starting with excuses so early?
no excuses. I knew I shouldn't have said that. I knew.
Oh no, you're fine. Wow. Tell me, are you guys a little bit nervous?
Not at all. No, it's
I'm
just
shaking
a
a
different
little
type
bit.
of
It could be
illness.
nervousness or it could be coffee. One of the two.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sudakus,
Yes.
guys, I'm going to bounce out and bounce right back in on my stream. I'm staying on Zoom with you, but
Okay.
hey, I just want to let my viewers know I'm going to bounce out to see if I can fix the video issue. I'm going to bounce out and I'll be right back, guys.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
So let me tell you what I was doing last night at 1 a.m.